Hey guys, it's hot in here, so it's like I look a mess. It's Saturday the 26th, and I'm sorry if it seems that I've been a little MIA lately. Sorry. I just haven't had the motivation, inspiration to put up videos this week. When I do try to film, either something goes wrong with my phone recording, or like someone calls me or someone texts me and it ruins like the sound quality in it, and so it's just a mess, and then I don't feel like refilming it. And I've tried like 5 different videos and I get frustrated with all of them. And if I do make it through one, there's like a part that I don't like the way I said something or I did something, and yeah, so I just, sorry our neighbor or something. I'm sorry that nothing has been really put up. I did put up my Ipsy bag. I filmed that last week. But also, it just seems that this has been a really hard week. As I said in my last video, my sister has been sick. She went back to the doctor and found out that the rib is still misplaced. The muscles around her rib are inflamed, and I can't remember if he said her lungs are inflamed or not, but I know her muscles are. Well, today, like during the week, it's gotten worse and worse, and she had gone on Wednesday to the doctor, and today we were getting ready to leave to go take care of our old neighbor's cat, and she started coughing, and she like hit the floor, and she just wasn't looking good. She's in a lot of pain. Like, she finally got into her room, she took a nap, but when she woke up, she was in so much pain, she was in tears, and she just didn't look like herself. She didn't look good. So my mom and dad took her over to the ER, so hopefully she didn't end up breaking a rib, because she had like a really deep cough, and like she felt like she had coughed something up, and so I told her not to be scared to go ahead, and she like couldn't breathe because she still needed to get whatever was stuck up, and so she was like coughing really hard, really deep, and she felt better, but she was still wheezing, and like it knocked her down, and she said the pain spread from like where it hurt in her upper rib like all the way to her back now. So hopefully she can, they're going to the Goshen ER, which is not the one I go to Elkhart. They're both about the same distance away. The only difference is I have to go to Elkhart because Elkhart has dialysis, and she doesn't have to worry about that. I don't know why I'm explaining all that. This is just, oh my gosh, this is just going to be a rambling video. This is all this is, you guys. So I'm going to warn you now, if you don't want to watch this, exit out. It's okay. It's fine. Guess I just wanted to talk for a while. So yeah, hopefully she's okay. Hopefully they can get her some pain medicine and figure out if there's something else, like she does have pneumonia going on. Because when I was in the hospital, it wasn't a chest x-ray that showed the pneumonia. It was a CAT scan of the chest. And nobody has done a CAT scan on Katie. They've all done chest x-rays. Yes, that shows that the ribs are out of place, but that does not show anything with her lung. And like it does kind of, it shows like if there's usually something in the lungs, but it didn't show my pneumonia. So I'm really hoping my mom or dad or Katie speaks up and asks for a CAT scan, because I really deep down feel like she has bronchitis or pneumonia or something, because she's not coughing all the time anymore, but she has a very deep cough when she coughs now. So like I said, I don't know. I'm hoping they at least, if it is nothing, if it is just a cold virus that's still in her, hopefully they can jumpstart her with a pain med, and then, something stronger at the hospital, let her sleep a little while there, like they used to with me when I had my back pains, stomach pains, stuff like that, and then, send her home with some, if that's all it is. Fingers crossed that's all it is. I really don't want her to stay in the hospital, but looking at her when she woke up, she just started crying, and she did not look good, so I feel bad for her. So that's that. And then, of course, when it rains, it pours. You can't have one thing go wrong. Tuesday, the eye doctor appointment went great. that's not the thing that went wrong. Went great. Going back to my original regular eye doctor on October 6th. Got to sign up to get the cataract surgeries done in my eyes. Hopefully back to back, like one eye 1 week and then the next eye the next week. And then we'll go back in November to the specialist eye doctor I've been seeing, and hopefully then we'll just see him once a year. So that's good news. And the vision was a lot better. It's still a little cloudy, but he said once the cataracts are out, and probably with glasses, don't care, but that's fine. Because I'd rather, it's a blessing that I'll be able to see. He was really proud of himself. It was cute, but I was a tough case, and he did it, and he saved my vision, which was really tough, but he did it. And so that's good news. So then I came home, and I called, who did I call first? Oh, I called to see if the repair guy could come out and fix our oven, because we didn't think our oven was fixed yet still, and that has been almost 2 weeks. And so I called, and I got his answering machine again. I'm like, great. And I never heard back from my Social Security lady, so I called her back again and got her answering machine. And I thought, this is just great. I'm striking out. Well, she called back that night, and we went through everything. She verified everything with Katie, and very nice lady. She kind of laughed at me, saying, when I said that my bank account went from, having lots of money to nothing in 1 week. And she was like, okay, she goes, I got all the information I need, got everything updated. So I was like, okay, great. So, and then that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I get a phone call from the oven repair guy. Our oven has been fixed since last Wednesday. Last Wednesday, he said he would come, and I had called him, and I said, I will be asleep, but our little house here had to be inspected by the landlord and the city, so I would leave the door unlocked, and he could come in and fix it and leave as he needed to. Well, I never heard him come in, but I am wiped out after dialysis, so that doesn't surprise me. And that next day, because I slept straight through that day, straight through that night, and that was it. Well, the next day, my sister said that when she came home from the preschool, the door was locked. And I was like, well, shoot. If that's locked, that means he couldn't get in, so he probably didn't come, because we knew the landlord was going to paint our front door and our back door. So I was like, shoot. And I was like, that means he didn't come. So that's why I've been playing phone tag with them all last week, through the weekend, and then this week. Never once in any of those messages did he tell me that he fixed it. In the last voicemail, he finally said that it was fixed since last Wednesday, and that he had left a note on the counter, and that if it doesn't work, to let him know, and he'll come back and he'll fix it. There's no note on the counter anywhere. Not that Katie and I could see. We looked everywhere. She didn't see anything that day. I wasn't up that day, but I didn't see anything the next day. So, I don't know. But it is fixed, so yay for that. Well, now, yesterday, we checked the mail, and there is a Social Security envelope. And we're like, okay, good, this is going to tell me, if I'm getting an increase and how much. And it definitely made it sound like I was going to, because the way she averaged out our monthly bills and stuff like that. It says that my SSI payments are being stopped come October. And I am really, really, really hoping and praying that's a mistake. The thing is, it's dated for the 23rd. I talked to my Social Security lady on the 22nd. Granted, it was right at closing time. So, I gave her a call right away when I got that, but it was 3:30 already, and they closed at 4:30. She didn't call me back yesterday. I'm really hoping to get a hold of her on Monday. I'm freaking out. Because we can't afford for me not to have my Social Security. Like, I have no income and I can't work. I can't. You know, my little basing thing here or there, or, you know, like a little secretary type thing that I was looking for, I can do that, but Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are really iffy. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm freaking out. So I'm waiting for the third thing to go wrong. I don't know what it is, but, you know, things happen in threes. And I keep looking outside. I don't know why. It's, like, really cloudy, like it's going to rain. But, yeah, I wasn't, And then yesterday at dialysis, just wasn't a good day at dialysis. The machine malfunctioned, so my blood, like the blood in the machine started to clot. And so then they had to stop, and they were trying to rinse my blood back because they had trouble keeping my hemoglobin up. And they couldn't get it all back. And so then by the time they got what they could back, and then got the new tubing and everything started, I was like in a laying down position, and my whole body just went numb, and I felt almost like I wasn't there, like I was reaching out to them again. I don't know, it was really weird. And my blood pressure wasn't low, but I think part of it was anxiety, and part of it was just the blood being put in and taken out again so fast. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it was really weird, and I didn't like it. It was a weird feeling, and it lasted for like 15 minutes. And finally it went away, but yeah, so basically that's why my videos haven't been constant. I do have a few planned to do, and I'll probably get around to them. I'll probably add on to this little video not rant, but update, once I hear what's going on with Katie. Yeah, so we'll find out. No matter what it is, you guys, if you could say a little prayer for her, so she isn't as in much pain as she is, that'd be great, because her and I are both strong when it comes to pain, but we both come to our breaking points, and she's hit it. So, yep, yeah, so much of excuses in this video, but yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I'll make it up to you sooner or later. Thanks.